Okay, so let's get right into it. We're about to take a look at a really raw, unfiltered exploration of someone's consciousness during a pretty profound psychedelic experience. We're basically following a single mind as it comes face to face with its deepest feelings of pain and, well, alienation.
And right out of the gate, we get this core theme. It's this really biting sense of alienation. See, he doesn't just feel lonely. He feels like his loneliness is a product. It's something that's being monetized by the very systems that promised to connect all of us in the first place.
So, this journey doesn't start with some quiet internal reflection. Oh no. It kicks off with a sharp, almost blistering diagnosis of the world outside. He starts looking at the pillars of our society and basically sees them as fundamentally broken. And this right here is the crucial point, this feeling of being betrayed. Technology, platforms like Facebook, they came with this incredible promise of connection. But in his reality, he sees it as having mutated into a kind of virus that actually capitalizes on division and isolation, all for the sake of profit.
From there, he just starts dismantling the core pillars of his reality one by one. To him, work is just this machine designed to exhaust us, so we'll go out and consume. Religion, that just creates shame through ideals nobody can actually reach. And our social norms, he sees them as diseases we literally invented to build walls between each other.
And this quote, wow, it just brilliantly illustrates his entire worldview. I mean, think about it from his perspective. We work jobs we hate that cause us pain, just so we can afford a comfortable chair to relieve that very same pain. For him, modern life is this giant hamster wheel of manufactured misery, where our comforts are nothing more than a band-aid for the pain the system itself creates. Okay, so how does this huge, sweeping critique of society actually translate into a personal experience? This is where the whole thing turns inward, and the emotional cost becomes, well, terrifyingly clear. He describes his internal state with this stark simplicity. It's not just sadness, it's not melancholy, it's something way more fundamental. He says it's just pure suffering. There's no nuance to it, no complexity, just this raw, undiluted state of being. He feels completely, utterly disconnected from his own body. He describes it as this hollow, dead structure, an empty vessel that's been cut off from any real human contact. It's just there, a shell that he's forced to inhabit. And this simple, chilling phrase gets repeated throughout the whole experience. It's not about the room he's in, It's a profound rejection of existence itself. Now, this is really interesting. He completely reframes the whole idea of hitting rock bottom. For most of us, it's the start of a comeback story, right? But for him, rock bottom is the moment of ultimate unbearable clarity. It's where all the illusions are stripped away and you see existence for what it is, just a neutral, meaningless fact. Man, this quote just hits so hard. It reveals the profound isolation that's really at the heart of all his suffering. It's not about sex, it's about the complete and total absence of simple human connection, a touch, a basic greeting. It's gone. So when you're faced with a reality this unbearable, where does your mind go? Well, for the speaker, it doesn't turn to self-improvement or therapy. It turns to these extreme, fantastical, and cosmic solutions. He lays out this incredible process that isn't about fixing the world, but about completely deleting it. He believes the only way forward is to erase everything we think we are and allow for this technological rebirth through the singularity, that hypothetical point where AI surpasses human intelligence and just transforms everything. This desire for a total reset is such a powerful, recurring theme here. It's the ultimate escape from the prison of his own identity, his own history, his trauma. He's literally fantasizing about a machine that can offer a clean slate, a complete reboot of the self. And right here, this is where the fantasy really crystallizes. In this imagined future, his immense suffering isn't a weakness, it's the ultimate source of authority. He becomes the most important person on Earth because he's seen the truth from rock bottom, and that gives him the right to dictate the terms of a new existence for all of us. But, of course, after all these cosmic revelations about destroying and rebuilding humanity, the experience starts to fade, and the speaker is left to somehow reconcile these massive, earth-shattering visions with the boring, mundane, unchanged world waiting for him.
This shift here is just stunning. I mean, one moment he's the prophet of the singularity, and the very next, he's completely fixated on the fact that a piece of candy is too big for his mouth. It perfectly highlights the central conflict, right? The sheer absurdity of trying to hold on to these profound feelings in just, well, everyday life.
And this is the question that just haunts him as he comes down. He's had this glimpse of another way of being, another reality, and now he's questioning the very nature of consciousness itself. Like, why are we forced to return to a reality that he now sees as a prison, as an abominable existence?
So, in the end, this whole journey provides zero easy answers. It leaves us, and him, right on the edge of a huge question. Was this a genuine glimpse of some profound, unbearable truth about our world? Or was it the powerful, intricate delusion of a mind in a deep, deep crisis? The source doesn't tell us, and it just leaves you there to wonder.